They took everything from him: his home, his name, his freedom. Dragged from the ruins of his city, a prince became a captive, another spoil of war, destined for the court of a foreign king. The air in this new land was heavy, thick with the scent of strange incense and the sound of a language he didn't understand. His fine linens were replaced with coarse garments. His hair, once a sign of his heritage, was shorn away, leaving him exposed, unrecognizable even to himself. He was marched into a vast hall of cold, imposing stone. Torches flickered, casting long, dancing shadows that seemed to mock his every step. Figures loomed on raised platforms, their faces obscured by the dim light, but their disdain was as clear as the polished marble beneath his feet. Whispers and low chuckles echoed in the cavernous space, each one a fresh sting of humiliation. They pointed, their eyes raking over him, seeing not a person, but a trophy, a symbol of their king's power and his people's defeat. He stood there, bound and alone, a boy on the cusp of manhood, surrounded by the crushing weight of an empire. The pressure was immense, a physical force pushing down on his spirit. There were no swords drawn, no blows struck, but the assault on his dignity was relentless. They wanted to break him, to strip away not just his identity, but his very soul, to remake him in their image. He was ordered to eat from the king's table, to partake in rich foods and wine offered to their gods. A seemingly small thing, a gesture of the king's provision, but he knew it was a test, a subtle poison for his faith. In this moment of profound isolation, with the eyes of the powerful fixed upon him, he had a choice. He could yield, conform, and survive. Or he could hold on to the one thing they couldn't take from him: his resolve. He looked up, not in defiance, but with a quiet strength that emanated from deep within. He would not defile himself. He would not bow. In that cold, dark hall, surrounded by enemies, a flicker of light refused to be extinguished. His body was captive, but his spirit remained free. This was the beginning of his story. A story of unwavering faith in the face of overwhelming pressure. The world tried to change him, to mold him into something he was not. But even in the heart of Babylon, he remembered who he was and whose he was. He chose to honor his God, no matter the cost. His name was Daniel. This is a story of how true strength isn't found in power or position, but in the quiet resolve of a heart devoted to God. It's a reminder that even when we feel completely alone and powerless, our choices matter. The smallest act of faithfulness can be the most powerful act of resistance. If this story resonates with you, and you want to see more content that explores these timeless themes of faith, courage, and identity, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring these powerful narratives to life. Thank you for watching.